So this is part two of how to share our program. Please watch the video part one of how to share our program. Uh, so you've connected with someone as a person, you've gotten to know them. Um, you've awakened their intrinsic motivation, meaning you've helped them paint a picture of what they want. That's discovering their why. And as you know, why always trumps what or how. When people want something, there's a reason why they want it. And when you can tap into that and paint a picture of that why with the person who shared that with you, that why becomes bigger and clearer for them, most importantly, and also for you. And that's very powerful. So when you can awaken another person's intrinsic motivation by asking them questions about themselves, who they are, what they want for themselves, you're now in a wonderful position to say, I think you'd be a great candidate for our optimal health program. Now, they may very well have some questions. They may say, you know what, just sign me up. But most people are not going to do that. Most people are going to say, well, can you tell me about your program? And a great way to tell them about the program is to ask them some questions. For example, one question you can ask is, do you know what nutrients you are getting now, eating what you eat? Do you know if you're getting the nutrients you need? Most people will say no. You could say, do you know how many empty calories you're consuming eating the foods that you eat? And most people will say no. So what you can say is, well, our program is really remarkable because you get all the nutrients you need and calories are restricted at the same time. So not only do you get the nutrients you need, but calories are restricted. That's how you lose weight. And because the meals are medically formulated to give you the nutrients you need, you will not be hungry. People may have some mild hunger for the first few days, but almost uniformly by day 4 or 5, people have no hunger and more energy. So asking those questions helps frame what you share. Now, one of the questions that often arises is how much does it cost? And the best way to answer that question, and certainly we tell people what the cost of the program is, but the best way to deal with that question is to say, well, you've told me you're interested in losing weight, is that right? And they'll say yes. And what I say is, are you interested in just losing weight? Or are you interested in maintaining the weight that you can achieve after you've lost the weight you want to lose? Are you interested in maintaining a healthier weight for the rest of your life? And most people will say, well, of course I'm interested in that. And I'll say, how much is that worth to you? How much is your health worth to you? And they or may not have an answer to that. But you can say this. You can say, well, what's really amazing about our program is the meal replacements we use to give you all the nutrients and energy you need. Those cost no more than what you're spending on food now. So you simply redirect your food dollar to the meals. So in that sense, you're paying for the meals that we use, but you would be spending that money anyway. How much do you think you spend a day on food, if that comes up as a question or a concern? And you can say, you know, if you're like the average American spends about $16 to $17 a day on food. Or Meal replacements cost about $11.30 a day, so it's very affordable. In fact, most people save money, especially if you go out to eat. So what you want to establish with them is not only that they're simply redirecting their food dollar, but most of all, the value that you're offering, which is far more than the meal replacements that we use, as powerful as they are. That's why the question, are you interested in just losing weight or learning how to maintain a healthy weight for life, is so important. Because when people say, yes, I want to learn how to maintain a healthy weight for life, you can say, well, that's exactly what our program is. Our program is designed so you can very easily, in the course of losing weight, you will learn how to maintain a healthy weight for the rest of your life. Because when you're losing weight, you are learning a few new simple habits and behaviors that will allow you to maintain whatever weight you wish to maintain. That's our Habits of Health system. Our entire program, in fact, costs $45. So the only thing you're really paying for above and beyond the food, which you're paying for anyway, eating what you're eating now, the only thing you're paying for above and beyond the meals that we use as a tool to help you lose weight is a program that is there for you for the rest of your life, and a support network and community that is there for you for the rest of your life for a one-time fee of $45. Because that's the cost of Dr. Anderson's 2 books. Dr. A's Habits of Health and the Companion Guide. If you want to use the DVD, you can certainly do that, and that's another few dollars. But the principle here is that what you're sharing is an optimal health program, is a Habits of Health system, which is why people are able to not just lose weight, which is what diets do, but learn new behaviors and habits because they want to, so they can in fact maintain a healthy weight for life and create health in their life. That is really our full offering. Obviously, if we simply share the meals, then we're Medifast salespeople, which we are not. What sets us apart from any diet, including the Medifast diet, is that we are about teaching and empowering people to create health in their life. What do we mean by that? What we mean by that is people learn new habits and new behaviors. People can learn how to take care of themselves. That's really intrinsic to everything we do, isn't it? We believe that people can learn how to take care of themselves. That people can learn how to make healthy choices, whether it's about nutrition or exercise or sleep or stress. People can learn how to make those choices that are in their own best interest so they can in fact create health in their life. Not just physical health, but emotional, mental, and spiritual health, and obviously financial health as well, as the whole opportunity unfolds, which over time it does for many people, as you know. So when you are aware of what our full offering is, which is guiding people on a path to health that starts with weight loss, when you're aware of that and you say to someone, are you just interested in losing weight? And they may say, well, yeah, I just want to lose 30 pounds. And that's fine. And you can say, well, we can do that. That's easy. But may I ask you a question? They'll say, yeah. Would you like to learn how to maintain that weight that you've reached for the rest of your life? Or do you just want to, gain the weight back? And they'll say, no, I don't want to gain the weight back. I want to obviously learn how to keep the weight off. You say, well, that's really what our program is. It's about health, not just weight loss. It's about long-term health. See, when you completely get that, that is what people are in fact paying for. And that's a one-time fee, as I've said, of $45, $55, whether you use the DVD or not. But the principle is the most important thing. So the cost issue is really not a cost issue. The cost question is really about giving you an opportunity to say to someone, what do you want? What's important to you? Do you want something that has long-term value for you for your life, for the rest of your life? Because in fact, our program is, what an opportunity to create health with a support structure, a bio network, a community of health, Dr. Aya's Habits of Health, the companion guide, and more for a one-time fee of approximately $50. That's amazing. And so when you convey it, it's terribly important to share that as our full offering. It's kind of like if you ordered a cup of coffee and you said, can I have a cup with my coffee? We don't do that because we know that it's the cup that holds the coffee for us. We wouldn't be able to drink the coffee without the cup. Well, think of our Habits of Health system and our bio network of health as the cup that holds the coffee. Think of that as the structure that we are at the center of with our clients, which is, of course, Habits of Health. That is the structure that we're in. And what you're offering to people is really a community of health now and for the rest of their life. And you are the change agent at the center of that community of health, who brings them into that community of health and guides them to all the resources in that community of health. And that is how we will create health in America, with your help and your understanding as a certified health coach with Take Shape for Life. Thank you.